I'll tell you folks, I've got a story here for you about old Fergie. I've been watching him over the last few years, last 10 years or so, since he walked away from management at United. And he's been at virtually every home and away game other than at the time that he had his bad accident with the old brain hemorrhage, aneurysm or whatever it was. And I think to myself, I'll tell you what, he must have United in his bones. He must really love this club. He sits through all kinds of football. Most of it's been crap since he left. Some of the weather he's had to sit through, hail, sleet, snow, the lot. He's been well wrapped up some winter times, honestly well wrapped up, and he's in his early 80s now. I felt sorry for him. I thought, tell you what, he does love this club. He don't have to put himself through something. The football's crap in the main, and it's freezing out there, and it's all over the country watching him. That's what I thought. Loses his the income, the old retainer that he's been on a yearly basis, the 2.1 million per year as his United ambassador. All of a sudden we're playing at Brentford we're playing against Brentford at home, only a few miles from where he lives on Saturday. He's watching Celtic and Aberdeen. What's going on? I'm thinking to myself, well, as an ambassador, I thought it was all about showing people around the ground and so on and so forth, talking at supporters meetings all over the world, passing on the word about United. Obviously, he'd attend some games and stuff, that goes without saying. But I thought he wanted to attend the games anyway, so I think to myself, has he only been going to get the old candy and to justify the candy? No sooner the rug's been pulled, he's in Scotland there, what's going on? And I thought, no, I can't be right, he must be there for a special occasion. I know Aberdeen were playing, it's his old team, and they got a good, I think it was a 2-2 draw, they came back well. But I'm thinking he wouldn't desert United at the first hurdle, would he? I did read earlier in the week when they knocked him back, he still retains a seat at United. Match days, he still has his own table and can entertain folks he wants. I think he's got himself +8 or himself +7. That's there for good as far as I can see. But I'm thinking, he wouldn't have threw his doll out the pram like that, would he, straight away and gone watching somebody else? I thought, anyway, as that's not enough, I read only today that on Tuesday night this week, I think the day after the rug had been pulled, or the same day, he went out for a meal, didn't he, in Ale? In Ale, yeah, that there Ale. I think it was it an Italian restaurant? One report said Chinese, then the next one said Italian. I think it was an Italian restaurant. Plush place. Decent bottle of wine can set you back £450. But you'll never guess who it went with and what happened. You'll never guess this. Was it Albert? Yeah, Albert. You know old Albert Morgan. Used to be kitman for many a year. Grew very close to Fergie. Did for all they were on different levels. Fergie as the main man, Albert as the kitman. They still talk to one another and see each other out away from football. Anyway, him and Albert went out for a meal, the old Italian there. But you know what happened? You won't believe this. Alex, worth millions and millions and millions and millions, and been on 2.1 million a year, said to Albert, "You'll have to pick up the tab here, me old son. I've lost my job, lost my income." Albert couldn't believe it, man. Couldn't believe it. He's only the kit man. He's paying for the night out. Shocking, really. They do say these Scots are tight, but that is bad. 2.1 million a year. He loses it and he can't pay for a meal for his old mucker. That's bad, that is. It really is. The first part of the story was true. The second part may have a bit of artistic license to it. It's true about the meal. He might not have asked Albert to pay. He might have done. They might have gone Dutch. You never know. You know, he sounds from Dutch players. Anyway, we'll leave that.